Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Raggedy Pack, episode 7 of season 1 of The Rings of Power, the penultimate episode. We left off last episode. I know Kojo wasn't here. He's back, by the way.
Yep,
he was
and I
back
did
for
see
Andor.
it.
He's back here. He has seen it, but I believe since you haven't seen the movies, you wouldn't have quite understood the impact of that scene.
The volcano going off?
Correct. So
yeah, I didn't know there was any other meaning behind just run the fuck away.
well, that's the big thing, but basically, for your understanding, that volcano will come to be known as Mount Doom. And Mount Doom is a very big deal in the trilogy. Well, just in the Lord of the Rings universe in general, but especially in the trilogy, because when you're talking about the rings, there's this like riddle: 9 for the kings of men, 3 for the elves.
I remember
blah, blah,
that. It was like
and
20
12 for the
rings.
dwarves, 9 for the kings of men, 3 for the elves, and 1 to rule them all. Well, the 1 to rule them all is forged in Mount Doom.
Ah, okay.
So that's
kind of a special place.
Right. That's
gotcha.
At least one of the important features of Mount Doom. So that's why for me and Corey, it was a really big trip.
Yeah.
Per se.
I see.
And so I loved that episode, man. Like, I don't know what you guys loved most about it, but like that scene at the end, like the whole episode, the battle and everything, that was cool. It was great. I shouldn't just say cool. That was great. But no, that scene with like the CGI and the big reveal of like, oh, this is Mount Doom's origin story, which we'd never had anything, I guess, confirmed about that from Tolkien's writings or the original movies. Like, that was just really cool.
Yeah, I can
really
see how that'd be a big deal.
So what did you guys most enjoy?
That end scene for sure. But before that, I think I touched on this in the post discussion of the previous episode. In the battle, how people on both sides were dying, the orcs and humans trading blows, the brutality of some of the deaths, Galadriel doing her hang off the horse move.
Mm-hmm.
That seemed really a little silly to me, but
yeah.
it was cool.
It's over the top.
It is, yeah.
See, it's over the top, but my opinion of that was it's an elf.
That's right. That's what got me through it too.
And they're super
so
weird.
OP. Yeah.
Right. And there's a scene in the original trilogy, I saw it put side by side, where Legolas, it's like a director miscut, because Legolas is like jumping onto a horse, and as you watch him get onto the horse, you can tell that it's done in reverse. Like, he puts his hand on the other side of the horse and he like pulls himself up.
Okay.
And if you really like, if you're watching it just in the heat of the moment, you don't notice it. But if you watch it like slowed down, you can tell that like the motion is literally done in reverse. Like they just hit the reverse button for him to get up on the horse.
That's pretty cool, actually.
I don't know if it's cool.
No, it's definitely cool because it makes it look like it's effortless getting onto the horse. Like if you just see it for a second. Because you ever seen someone who is not real good at getting on horses get on a horse?
I'm definitely one of those guys. At least I'd assume. I haven't been on a horse.
It's awful to look at. So that's actually a really cool way of dealing with that.
Right. So I agreed that was a little odd, but I wanted to throw that out there that like this is just a regular occurrence for the elves. Like this is nothing new.
They're so in tune with their horses. Yeah. I just want to like my favorite part. I love that whole episode, but it was definitely like the twist at the end where he finds the hammer and the thing, and you just know you're about to watch this whole village get decimated in one way or another. You don't know how, and then it shows the old man turn it, and that's pretty much it.
Speaking of the old man, me and Blake did not notice him getting the key
We did not.
I didn't either. Is it on screen?
It's in when the Numenorians are charging into the village, you hear Adar go, says his name or whatever he calls him and say, I have a mission for you or something.
Oh.
And so that's when he swapped it out, and Corey and I just didn't notice it because we were too busy fawning over
how beautiful
sexy
the show
armor.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
it.
I did notice that. I just didn't put that together though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
We got to see the long-awaited Arondir and Bronwyn kiss.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they like zoomed out for it, I'm like, you just can't have nice things, bro. I want to
they
see
got
that
it. It's
tongue
fine.
full sent into the mouth, bro. Like, I don't want this like back alley portrait of the scene, you know? I want my boy to succeed.
Well, I mean, let's see if he does this episode.
I'm down.
Oh,
It's looking real terrible.
yeah, it's looking pretty grim. This episode is titled The Eye, which
Okay, I know what that means.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't know if you mean, but
yeah, I know what
some
that
weird
means.
shit's about to go down.
You don't know if I mean. You don't know if I know. I think it's what you meant to say.
Sure. I don't know what I said, but
Okay.
that is what I meant to say.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, before we get into this episode, if you guys enjoy our reactions, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and let us know. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our other uploads. You know, Lord of the Rings next week should be the season finale,
Oh wow.
right?
7 episodes or
I
8
feel like
episodes.
I feel like we ask this every single time.
Well, the series
believe it
we're
is.
watching, they all have a different amount,
Right.
so it's easy to mix
Yes.
them up. I think it
So
does
next
have
week
8,
is the
though.
season finale.
Okay.
So if you don't want to miss that, hit that notification bell. Also, we have a Patreon where you can get the full-length reaction to this and all of our other Lord of the Rings reactions. All of our other reactions on our channel. All that can be found on our Patreon. Link it in the description for that. Along with it's spooning sort of the link to our free Discord that you can join and talk to us about what you like about the show, what you hate about the show, all that jazz. We'd love to have you there. And we also have links to our social medias, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram are also down there, all in one big happy family. And with that being said, let's get into episode 7.
All right.
Yeah. I completely forgot about the people in the white
I
robes
always
there.
do.
Oh god, the sets for this show, dude.
Mithril.
Ah!
It is our
Oh!
the entire elven race is in your
I love this scene. Okay, I wish I had known that was Mount Doom while watching it. Oh my, that shot is so cool. I forgot how much I love this actress.
I thought it was funny how they were like, take shelter. The queen was like, take shelter. Like, dude, where are you gonna?
You just die right there.
Right.
Mhm.
I was telling Blake at the end of the last episode, it's going to look like Pompeii.
Oh my god. Probably not wrong. I don't know how she was able to withstand. I guess she's an elf, so whatever.
Yeah. They're just built diffy.
Yeah. I'm really hoping this actress gets more stuff. Because I'm basically
this
in love
is
with
probably
this
her
girl.
breakthrough role. I'd have to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I know they're already filming for season 2 too, which is nice.
That is good. I was worried the amount of hate on this show would not do that, but I love it.
I think that they were gonna do 2 seasons regardless. I know that they're planning
Probably.
for more, but I was thinking regardless of reaction, it was gonna be. And that's always how they've been with Lord of the Rings too. They just pump it out and pump it out and pump it out.
Yeah. Okay, you nailed
What a
it on
shot.
Pompeii. 100%. I didn't think they'd get that dark. I was wrong.
Ooh.
I don't know how anybody would survive that
Right.
Yeah, it's
without at
molten
least
ash.
plot armor.
No humans, I'd imagine. Except for maybe the king.
It doesn't only get your outside, but when you breathe it in, your lungs.
Yeah. Wow, look at the costume. Whoever was in charge of the costumes nailed it.
great.
Over here.
Is that Theo?
Yeah. Okay, so I guess they're okay.
Stay with me.
You're human.
Yeah, it's just lukewarm. Ash.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
He's looking a little more than lukewarm there.
yeah, just a little bit. You're like a nice 98 degrees.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was that guy. I didn't realize he was under. Oh, okay.
Who is that? I can't tell because
That's
That's
his
their
friend.
other friend.
He's gone.
Oh man.
He's gone. Get them out of here.
Oh,
Oh no.
Said that 3 days.
Wait a minute. Are we gonna be able to see it from their perspective? The explosion?
oh, that would be sick.
Smell that.
I don't think
Smoke.
Are they too far away?
I don't think they're close enough.
Okay.
Oh, she sees something.
See smoke.
It's a bait.
Think so?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, that might be from the volcano.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Then they're definitely close enough.
Mr. Burrows.
Ah,
Oh my
plot
god.
armor.
Yeah, I
love
Big
it.
I
man
didn't think
is gonna
they
face
got
consequences. Come on, look at his face. He didn't mean it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of their fault too for standing so close. But
Very true. Tell you what, if I see a big dude who's 3 times the size of me whisper into a tree, I'm not going up to him.
We ask for something
And it's
sacred
responding?
from this mount.
Damn. These are such good actors.
I know. These scenes are just well done.
Yeah.
Elrond said, "Guess I'll just die." Oh, that was satisfying. What's going on with that
Nice.
leaf? Is it bringing life back to it? Or no, it's corrupted. Oh,
No, it is.
okay,
Wow.
it's clearing the corruption. I see.
I mean, you would have think they would have tried that. But it shows he was right.
Jeez.
That looks sick.
That scene actually got me pretty bad.
This man's on the brink of tears.
To make this their home.
This
We've
never
yet
would
to
have happened.
see Rondad.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was Ellendil. Back there, I could be wrong.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Queen might be scarred too.
Oh yeah, her face definitely was.
Everyone.
What cannot be known hollows the mind. Fill it not with guesswork.
I love her lines, dude.
The lines in the show
Where we even
are
got.
incredible.
I know, but everything she says is straight up in poetry.
Yeah.
Beyond that far peak, every war is fought both without and within.
He's giving me God of War vibes.
Of that every soldier
With,
must be mindful.
Kratos and Atreus.
Even I.
Atreus just wants to kill.
Even you.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen Halbrand either.
Oh, that stick was gonna hit her in the face.
How much further until we're clear of this smoke?
Is she blind? She's blind. That's why she didn't see the stick.
That makes sense.
Oh.
How long have we been clear of it?
Yeah.
Nearly a mile.
I see.
No, you
Well,
don't.
she doesn't see.
That was dumb.
Do you?
He made it too! That's so bad, man.
The people there can help you find your stars.
Come on, man.
It's too dangerous. Send them packing. It's gonna be like a mark on the tree or something.
Oh,
Piece of grass.
it's wow. No.
Or flower.
He sent him out when he was doing good.
Does his armor look like a Numenor breastplate?
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
does.
it does. The scaly.
Yeah. May just be tripping, but
His scales are a little bigger.
yeah.
Nothing but ashes.
It's a cool shot. I'd be smacking Theo upside the head.
We move at first light.
What like?
Sick line.
God. Whoever's writing these people's lines, man. Incredible. That's a throwback to episode 1.
It's like me
Remember
poke
that?
mining for diamond in Minecraft.
Remember, Galadriel had that same shot.
Yeah.
They discover a whole cavern of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they did. Holy cow.
Wow. Ooh. Now it's gonna show
No.
all the trees like full of life and fruit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh, and you kicked his ass out for no reason. Yeah, feel bad.
I mean, to be fair, bad stuff always does happen as well when he's around.
That's true. Very true.
Gotta take the good with the bad, though.
There's enough bounty here to feast tonight, and still have enough left over to last a frozen fish.
Malva's saying she's gonna make something called apple sausage. Apple sauce, what I say.
Sausage.
Quite a difference there.
I swear if they don't even try to go find the guy, I'm gonna be pissed.
Sure, Nori will.
Bro, they just gotta win. It's not ruin the moment. Oh, okay,
Big
that's
old
fine.
foot.
Unless that's orc. No, that's the big boy.
Well. Oh, it's the white robe people.
Oh. I have no idea. Her staff looks like the Eye of Sauron.
Well, this episode is called The Eye, so.
Wait!
Don't think that's a
Going the wrong way!
good idea.
She might be the dumbest hobbit I ever
We
met.
went that way.
Oh,
Ugh.
Dude!
All right. And I'll bring the lot of you.
let's go,
Yeah,
Dad.
I bet.
No way. She's just gonna... You can't do shit, Dad! Run!
Beric,
Oh,
please.
He won't listen to you.
gotta be...
The seal door.
He won't listen to any of us.
Well, I think last episode he was talking about bonds with his horse. I think the horse is trying to tell him that he's still alive.
Yeah.
I feel like you should not be just walking into that tent.
Looking for his mom, maybe. Is this a medical tent? It looks like it. Got enough blood. Oh!
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd say so.
My God.
God, dude.
That's how I was expecting everyone to look.
Yeah. Crap, man.
Jump scare?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
I was about to be triggered.
I thought 100% that was gonna be her. Underneath
Music
that
hit,
thing.
I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
But where's Arondad?
Here he comes. Let's see. Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
King!
A Rondad and Mom win.
Ron, Dad, and Mom.
and son Theo.
I hate that, but that's gonna be how I remember their names.
Save it. For our enemies.
Ooh.
For they do not know what they have begun.
Oh,
let's fucking go.
What do you think about that, Ellen Dilf?
For I.
And they were not able to do anything about that fire. Everything is gone. I look at the hairdo.
Stand up, and we gather what we can.
You girls aren't going anywhere. Not without me.
Oh,
let's go.
An unexpected journey.
So anyway, we're all gonna die. Come on, otherwise we'll be here all day.
I think we'll be able to find.
She looks like an Elden Ring character.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
They even have that same bandana. Or blindfold, I guess you could call it now.
Ooh.
He's fine.
I thought you had died.
Just a flesh wound.
He's fine. Come on now. Wait, I didn't see the bottom half of him.
The wound soured overnight. I thought to try and treat him on the road, but
That wound looks a little too long and straight for me.
it seems fate has in store for us one.
I don't know what that means.
This is not over.
The eye.
I will not abandon
Ah.
these lands and condemn them to burn.
Time to go see good old Gil-galad.
He's not going to be in the best mood.
Or as I like to call him. I won't say it.
No, don't say it.
All I'm gonna say is those walls around their camp would maybe
Oh, the
stop.
towels, you mean?
Yeah. I would stop maybe
an arrow.
A crisp breeze, perhaps.
Yeah.
What the hell? Bro.
I love being right.
You were right. You were totally right.
My children!
Uncle Benjamin.
Oh my god. Cross it out. Yeah.
Oh, burn it.
That's cool. Holy shit.
There's your
That was
Mordor.
so good.
Don't you dare play.
Yeah, I had to hit the high button. I was trying to listen to this fire outro music.
Oh man.
I fucking love that episode.
Yeah.
That shit made me tear up 3 times.
Wow. I know you teared up with the one of the Galadriel scenes, right?
It was oh gosh. It was definitely Durin and his father.
Oh.
That one, and then there was one before it, and I actually can't remember what it was. That might have been the Galadriel one. And then Durin and his elf friend. I can't.
Elrond.
Yes. Yeah. God, man.
It's not.
I don't
just
understand the hate on this show.
The writing, the lines, but the delivery by the actors is so well done. You're just fully immersed and feeling it. Every line hits. You got the beautiful background score and the scenery. The show is art.
Yes, it is. That's a good way of putting it.
Honestly, it's you can just tell that they have a plan. And for something that is like, you don't see that all the time now, unfortunately. That you can just tell like there is this written out plan to go forward. And the one thing I was a little concerned with about this episode in particular, going forward, is this kind of seemed like the season finale. Like if
That's
you
a
would
good
have
point.
if you would have said, oh, the season's over after this episode, it would have made total sense. So I'm
That's
a
a very good
little
You're worried about how good the next one's going to be.
right.
Yeah.
And I think, they have a lot of potential to go into this next episode with. They just revealed the Balrog, which that is something that you don't understand totally. Unless you watched an episode of our reactions that I told you not to watch.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
The only thing I remember from my first watching a third of the first movie, or maybe even half of it, is that Gandalf fights one.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know, and that it's at the bottom depths of the mountain.
Mm.
That's all I remember. That's all I know about him.
Okay.
And I don't know if there is more to know.
I mean, you're on the right track.
Okay.
But basically, that's a really big, a really cool tie-in that I was hoping to see in this show. Once I because I know we talked about towards the beginning of the seasons, I didn't totally remember everything, realize everything that was going on because it's been so long since I've seen the movies. But the more and more we started talking about it, they started talking about Khazad-dûm, which is where the dwarves are at right now. The name really hit something in me that slowly but surely started to help me remember everything that has to do with Khazad-dûm and then into the new movies and such. So I was really hoping to see. Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Because where Gandalf fights the Balrog is this place, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
So, yeah. So that was kind of helping me tie it in. And so once I realized, I think it was actually when they started talking about Mithril. And I was like, wait a minute. I know what that is. Why do I know what that is? And that's when it all kind of started clicking in my head. So it's really cool to see
the tie-ins.
Right.
That is cool.
And then Mount Doom, the tie-in there, I just really I've really enjoyed seeing them kind of setting up what is obviously we're still a couple hundred years away from the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
But it's just nice to see all this stuff getting kind of like a prologue.
Yeah.
Or a prequel to all of it. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that Balrog is probably the only tie-in I'll be able to make, because that's right around where I stopped or just didn't watch the rest of the movie, I believe.
Yeah.
But that's cool that I can actually have something to tie in as well. For my limited knowledge. That's cool though. So you knew that was in the bottom of that.
Yes.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. And so I was really hoping, I actually thought they were going to show, sorry, I'm yawning, something like that at the beginning when they first unveiled the cavern. And they were looking down. I was kind of hoping we'd see something because they still couldn't see it. Fire-wise, just something. But it makes a lot of sense for that to be the last shot of the episode. Or, I mean, I think that was the last shot of the episode.
It was close. They had the Mordor.
Oh,
reveal.
That's right. Jeez, how'd that just happen? I've already forgotten.
Yeah. And so the Mordor reveal too, that was what I also realized, whenever they were in
when they showed the map, right, and the shape of it at the bottom right. Mm-hmm.
And I was literally sitting there and I was looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute. And that was another moment where I had you step off, Kojo, because I wanted you to not figure it out because of me. I wanted you to figure it out on your own, either from the reveal of the show, or just on your own intuition.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as they showed the map and they were talking about, oh, this dagger or whatever, this isn't a message, this is a map, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, son of a bitch. So that was also really cool. I like the reveal. I would have liked to have heard Adar say it.
Mm-hmm. Me too, actually.
Just because that word, like, it just has a spine-chilling effect.
It does.
Mordor, like...
Mordor.
Yeah, so that would have been really cool.
It would have been.
Overall, I felt like this was just another version of this episode, or of this slow burn that we've felt throughout this series. I know a lot of people have shit on the pacing of it. Like, I don't really agree.
I don't agree either.
I mean, coming off the last
thing.
episode that was like super intense, fast paced, I think it's okay to slow it back down.
Yeah.
I prefer shows that have something to build to. I prefer shows that have this pacing, have the world building, have the development of characters to make you care, versus a show that is just nonstop balls to the wall action the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So for this is just refreshing. Is it, 10 out of 10 storytelling? No. I didn't expect it to be. But to have something that is built up and thoroughly fleshed out, and to have these slower moments, during the third and during the fourth, arguing about the future of the elves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that scene means so much more because you've had 3 episodes of just Durin and Elrond interacting.
Yeah.
And you've had the relationship fleshed out, and you have Durin the Fourth arguing with his king father over this outcome. Like, that just means so much more. That slow ass scene that to somebody that is just picking up the show off the whim isn't going to catch into it. Like, that's not going to be the hook.
Well, what's cool about slow burn shows, and kind of noticing this with Andor a little bit too, because it's also a slow burn, is it showcases the writing and the actors and actresses a lot better. They have to be good. Both those things have to be good for the show to be even semi, good. If you're going slow burn. With action, it's like Boba Fett. Great action scenes, writing. So you have to have it showcases how well done the show is if you're able to do a slow burn, and actually showcases how good the actors are too. Like, we can't get enough of the actors in this show, and there's a reason for that. And it's because they're showcasing it. They're putting it on display by making it a slow burn, having all this great dialogue, and you're just like enveloped in it. And then when you have an action scene, it just makes it all the more amazing because you feel more
attached to the characters.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually prefer slow burns over just action every episode, because it usually means the writing is done well. And like you said, this kind of strengthens like what you said before, where they know where they're going. Yeah. They had it planned, like they had it planned in the storyboard room before they even shot the first episode. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So they probably had the second season written before the first episode was done in season 1.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a real testament to Amazon's planning.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like you can have this kind of show and not know where you're going.
Yeah.
And even some shows that probably do have an idea of where they're going, it doesn't always seem that way.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just, it really just shows like this series deserves more free thoughts when taking it on, because like they're going with nothing. There is no Tolkien work on this, as far as I know.
Ooh,
so
that's brave words.
Well, yeah, I could be completely wrong, but yeah. I mean, as far as I know, source material is very thin. How about that? It's very thin in regard to this time period. I'm sorry. I'm confident in that statement.
Okay, I'll save you here. We don't know the canon for this part of Lord of the Rings, so if they're breaking it, it's lost on us, and it's a greater show because of it.
Yeah, we're just casually enjoying what's going on.
If there is canon on this and they broke it, I'm a forgiving person, and like if I knew it, I'd forgive them. But I know that many people would be flaming them, which they are. So I don't know. That's what makes me think there might be. But I just love the show. I think it's the best shot show I've ever seen. Like not even close. I don't even think anything comes close. The dialogue as well in this show, it's up there as well. It might be the best dialogue I've ever heard in a show as well. Like there was like 5 or 6 different scenes that just had my mouth open as I'm listening to these people talk.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes straight, and it's not becoming boring.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of filler dialogue. Everything being said matters.
That's the risk in these type of shows too. That's what I was saying before, is you have to have good writing and good actors for that not to get boring, and they did it. Like, it's done so well.
And I think
it hasn't become boring.
I think too, it's not only are like there's the dialogue really well fleshed out. I'm not sure what the right way to say that is, but it's also the delivery.
Yeah.
And we've harped on it. I've harped on it specifically, but the actors, and especially Galadriel and Arondir, they just own these roles, dude.
And Durin. Let's not forget Durin.
Elrond. I mean, everybody.
His wife at the end there, man. Like, are you serious? Like, everyone can fucking... everyone can act. Shocking, I know, but everyone can act really well.
Right. And it's one thing for these episodes to be, or for these lines to be written the way they are, and if they're delivered in like an awkward way, it doesn't hit that much. But the fact that it's delivered in such a powerful and like confident way, like you cannot do it any better than they've done.
You can't hate on the dialogue and scenes in the show. It's like impossible. The only reason to hate would be that it doesn't line up with canon.
Yeah.
Which is whatever for me, but that's a big deal for people. I mean, even the shot where was it Durin the Third is taking off Durin the Fourth's collar thing. There was like no dialogue there as he's doing it, and it like was so powerful still. Just because you feel for both those characters.
Yeah.
God, man. This is probably my favorite show on the channel.
Whoa. Bold claim there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not based on it. I literally Googled, is the Rings of Power based on a book? And the top answer is it's not based on any one book, but instead draws from a number of works he wrote. So I'll stand by my statement of there isn't a lot of source material to go off of here. Like, I don't know if a lot's the right word, but a set in stone, like the original trilogy or The Hobbit. They have to really create a lot of their own aspects of this story. So
yeah,
I think they're doing a good job for what it's worth.
Agreed.
I want to see the payoff, but I think it's truly good. Well done so far.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they're going to do in episode.
Can't wait to be flamed in the comments.
Yeah. Heresy.
Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's a great show. I'm going to keep watching it.
Same.
All right. Corey, you got any thoughts?
My thoughts are just an echo of what you guys have been saying. I know you said your least favorite part of Lord of the Rings is the Hobbit storyline, but how did you feel about them in this episode?
Still disinterested.
Really?
I thought it was pretty interesting what they have going on with the big fella.
I think that's the only part I'm interested in, is just like, who is he? And that's
okay.
Well, I thought the scene where all their shit got burned down and the father like gives a speech and he's like, the one thing we can do better than everyone else is, stick together, carry each other. I forgot exactly how he said it, but it was nice. Definitely emotional, like a lot of other scenes in the show, and I feel attached to those characters as well.
Yeah, it does not interest me. And it's not to their fault. Like, it's just,
they're competing.
I'm more interested in the other arcs.
Topics. Yeah.
So
I will say, For me, I agree with you that the hobbits have been my least interesting part of the show until this episode. Because now they have a mission.
Yeah.
Whereas they didn't really before. It was basically just
they were just migrating,
help
before.
out big man and travel the path. They have a mission now. They have a group of people that's very diverse. That is not like a how would you say it was not my suspected group if they were ever to break off. And I'm pretty hyped about that. You have the Pathfinder. I'm not going to remember the hobbits' names at all, but the two girls, which that's obvious they were going to be in the group if they ever branched off. The leader and then the mom, I think, right? That's the group.
I was expecting Nori and her friend to like be the only two to go off looking for him, and I thought they were going to sneak out. So the fact that other hobbits joined in on the recon mission was really cool. That's what made it super interesting for me. Is I was in the same boat. I'm like, okay, these two girls are going to go find something again. And then these other people started joining who were originally like the antagonist of the hobbits, basically telling them to just be the normal, just don't stick out, just fit in. And now you've got them on their own mission with them. Yep.
And I think my thing with the hobbits is that they're so like not threatening.
Well, I think their job is to show how threatening other things are.
I guess.
Because you didn't know how powerful those people in the white robes was before they came across the hobbits. And now you even feel more scared because those hobbits, like you said, can't do shit against those people. It kind of makes you feel like you're a hobbit in the series.
Yeah, you can kind of
I couldn't do shit against those guys.
Vicariously through them, watching the scene. You're just like, damn, I could be dead right now. Whereas if you're watching a scene with Galadriel, you're like, she's
gonna kill everyone.
Going to die. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely it definitely every time those hobbits are on screen and there's a bad guy around, I'm just tense because they're not making it out. If they come into a combat, you know.
Well, I just like, and I say this about a couple shows that we've watched. It's just I don't like scenes that take me out of the show. Like when I'm not like, I guess, fully immersed in the show. And anytime the hobbits are on the screen, I kind of lose that aspect. And especially when
cut at weird parts to him.
Yeah, he like went up to the white robe people and he was like, if you harm her, I will cut you. And I'm literally laughing.
Yeah. Well, they're tough people.
I will cut you all through whatever he said.
I'll brain the lot of you.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Well, they're tough people, but they're not tough physically, so they'll just get bodied. But that's the thing. That's why people care about the hobbits, or why you should care about the hobbits, is because they got good heart, even though they're probably going to get wrecked.
Oh man. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Other than I thought the whole everybody that survived that volcanic explosion was a little weird, but I'm
agreed.
Sure they all should have died. 100%.
I was in the same boat as you until we opened the medic tent. Then I was like, okay, everybody's having a bad time.
Yeah, I will say at least they did show like a lot of gruesome burns and injuries. Like the dude lost his leg.
The face. Anakin Skywalker.
They really baited us bad with Bronwyn when she showed up behind Theo. But if they would have just like showed nothing in terms of damage, then there'd be a complaint to be had. But even the Queen lost her sight, and the way we kind of discovered that was neat because we didn't know immediately. We didn't figure out until later.
Yeah. I thought, what do you think about the new Queen, her attitude?
I love it.
Oh, yeah. Black Air Force energy now. Look, and she's with it now. She's ready to bring everyone back. What do you think Galadriel's going to do when she gets home, or how do you think she's going to be treated?
It's the first time. hopefully get overthrown, but I doubt it.
Like Celebrimbor or whoever his right-hand man was or whatever.
Yeah, I hate that shit-ass king.
I'm just, yeah.
I don't know. She'll probably, like she said, she'll face something, but
because she basically defied, I mean, not only defied him, but like their god by not going into the afterlife. So like, I feel like this is a punishment by death. But the thing is, they don't die, so we're just gonna send her on another boat. Like, I don't know how you deal with that.
So, I'm sure she'll face some kind of punishment, but we'll see what that is, and how bad it is. Hopefully in the next episode.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's all I got. Great episode.
Same here. Agreed. Excited for the finale.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed or did not enjoy this episode, be sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss our reaction to next week's season finale. We have a full length available for this over on our Patreon account that is in the description below, along with a link to join our free Discord, which we're currently talking about this episode right now in Discord. So if you want to join that conversation, head on over. Those links are down there, along with links to Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram. And yeah, we will see you guys for the season finale next week.
See ya.
See y'all then.